don't find that often. Every discussion from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated, from the West where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul, provoke thought so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble, the ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show, cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitt'n Pollaseedz.
We spitting.
Spitt'n Pollaseedz.
We be
welcome.
spitting.
Welcome.
Wake up, Trevor.
Pollaseedz Day.
Spitting.
I hope all of you are close to your electronic devices or two. The reason why I say two because this topic is hot. This topic is hot twice.
Topic is hot.
This topic is hot twice. We want to have male and female's point of view. So we'll give you a couple minutes. Get your chair, get your drink, or however you hear this podcast. Trust me. I think, matter of fact, even I personally think this might even go on to another or even a series. But before I divulge the topic, we're going to find out how the week of the guests have been. We want to say and give a shout out to our boy Irvin that is not here, but we're going to start off with his replacement. Ladies and gentlemen,
there's no replacing EP.
If you say, but for right now in this moment,
my mama stopped at the best.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to our guest
through
host,
the first stone.
Mike Pope. How was your week, brother? Tell us about your week.
It was great. Nothing new. Family's good. Life is good. Actually, you know what? I do want to do this. I want to say condolence to my neighbor. His mom passed away yesterday.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Bring it down, then we just bring it right back up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had to do that. So
yeah.
Right.
Well, proceed with your week.
Well, let me go ahead. We had a little incident in the city a few days ago where a professional up and coming boxer lost his life. So want to give condolences to his family. He had a professional bout coming up, and he was about to sign on to Dana White is one of the manager promoter.
So, he was a UFC fighter.
Yeah, he was gonna get ready.
I think I might have seen that. What was his name? Do you remember his name? Was it
Malik?
Yeah, I think I seen it on Facebook.
Yeah,
wow, I didn't know all that about him.
Yeah. So other than that, man, keep prayers going up. Just for our city.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ones that have lost loved ones. This week, last few weeks or whatever. But other than that, God is good. He's always still good, even in the midst of the storm. Amen. So I'm good.
Amen. And we're going to go to the partner to your immediate left. We're going to ask Brother Canoom, Mr. GQ, the man of top-notch fashion, one of the cigar kings.
All of that.
Fella that sometimes you don't even think that nigga stay swank.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Keep it swanky.
Canoom, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for that introduction. Right, you're getting better at your job. You know what I mean? Man, my week has been good thus far. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. If I did, it wouldn't help none. Because I'm complaining to some motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. Anyway, I'm here. And we at Swank, and we gonna keep it funky and keep it going.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
You gonna say amen to that?
Amen.
You gonna say amen?
Thought he was in church.
Keep it going.
I said keep it funky. He said keep
Yeah.
that go. Amen. Amen, brother. And what about your week?
Is that kind of show? Is that kind of show?
Did you say how your week was? Did we get to you yet?
You know what? We haven't. I would say every single moment of this week has been full and robust. Man, it started off. I went to church and I bumped into a friend of mine.
Say excuse me.
I went to church and bumped into a friend of mine. I see Mike over here at church. We look at each other like, you here? You here? So we were both visiting a church at the same time, basically. So from that point on, man, it's just been up and running. I have had an inundated schedule with personal and business. So I tell you, the enemy has no workshop over here, boy.
Yeah.
I have stayed occupied up until this moment.
Because it's kidding.
Man.
But we got one more show to do just before the big
and the thing is, I hope I'll be able to be here next Wednesday.
We understand if you can't, brother.
Right.
Yeah, because of all the planning and stuff.
You may have to get on the ship then.
Right.
Wednesday.
But I also am my youngest daughter.
We won't miss you. Don't worry about it. Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
After that wonderful introduction, see?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it's gonna be a full play next week. It's gonna be, but I look forward to it.
Deadlines.
Man, days away.
Days away.
Right now, does anybody in particular want to address today's topic?
I think
Did we say the topic already?
No, we didn't say it. Well,
we did not say the
we were
topic.
going to hold on.
Here comes the bomb.
Okay, so go ahead. Tell us, Trevor.
Why do we cheat?
Why the who?
We cheat.
Women,
Men or just men?
dogs, cats. Why do they? Get all of them in there.
Other than the Norwegian pelican that goes up north to they make it every year.
Everybody else
of
cheats.
their lives. Every other animal usually cheats.
Yes.
But I'll say this. Why do we cheat? That's why I said this was going to be a double hot topic, because we are going to want to hear from the women and why they cheat, even though we may have some assumptions, or we've talked about it before on previous shows and have some data from that. And some of the women that are viewing or that would eventually see this podcast would have a better or a clearer understanding as to why men cheat. So once we peel back the layers, and there's thousands of layers to this, I'm going to start off with just because it's our end. Why do men cheat? We'll discuss later on why do we think women cheat, and we would hope some of you women would call in and be transparent, be honest, and let us know.
They ain't gonna do it.
Be accountable?
Yeah.
You asking these women to be accountable? You shouldn't be asking stuff you not gonna get answers to.
Well, that's how
I agree with you, Canel.
You're not gonna get
I don't
answers.
see it. I don't see it.
That's how. Well, ladies, help it to be a double hot topic. Call in, let us know, give us some insight, and let's see it, or better yet, let's view it as you're teaching us some things.
I just want to get some stuff off your chest.
Y'all get it off the cleavage.
Yeah. Maybe this is the way that you
cleavage.
Maybe this is the show or the way that you want to let him know that you did what you did.
And it could have been years ago. It could have been a while ago. But
that wouldn't happen.
Please do let us know.
That's not going to happen.
Let's start.
Yeah, call in if you're cheating right now.
Right. We would definitely want to hear from you.
Yeah, especially if somebody on the show.
Guess what?
Call in if you're cheating on somebody on the show.
After the show, I might be in your
Well, I don't know. It depends
What
on
a confession. Call it confession session.
It depends on who it is that they cheating on.
Yeah, and when.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start off with your view on that. Our special host. Why do you think we cheat? You want to go with men or you want to go with women? Which one you want to address
I'm going to go with men first because I'm a man and I understand that. Now, I was married briefly. And I told my wife, hey, please don't go out there eating with your coworkers and getting kind of big because I see them around.
Getting kind of big.
Hey.
How do you get kind of big?
Kind of big.
Yeah, okay.
So at that warning side,
that warning side.
How do you tell a woman that? But go ahead, brother.
Shit, just like he did.
That's your wife. Go ahead.
So I was like, look, I'm a visual person.
Most men are.
Most men are.
Yes, we are.
I love you like,
like a fat kid love cake.
And that's the way I want to keep you.
Yes, good. Go ahead.
And
the ankles just kept swelling.
She didn't do that.
Yeah. One of her friends seen her and was like, "Ooh, she's getting big," and I was like,
and wasn't pregnant.
And was not pregnant.
Well.
Wait,
do you think
are you saying? Wait.
No. Because I mean, I tried everything I could. From what's that fin stuff or whatever?
Yeah,
you Simpics.
Nah, that
rubbing crack on her hips.
Damn, he went out there fin. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh.
So and that. Go ahead, finish the story, brother. So that caused you to.
So yeah, I was working and this girl kept giving me her number. Like, nah, I'm married. No, I'm married. No, I'm married. And then just like coming home and then she's asleep and I ain't had none in a while and I'm mad about it. I said, let me go see what this girl talking about. And
you seen what she was talking about.
Yeah,
you did it.
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking loud, huh?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. She said it was great. It felt good to cheat. How did you feel afterwards? After the act?
I mean, because
this is the difference between. Go ahead.
I gave all the warnings, and it was not heaved.
Mm-hmm.
So I hold.
You hold out yourself. You slide it out yourself.
Did not heave, so he hold. Women, take that down as one of your notes. If you don't heave, he gonna hold.
See, and
if
women
you don't heave, he gonna hold.
Women need to understand that, what he brought up was very. It happens a lot,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what we do, because you said men are physical, we look at the physical. Yes. We are.
Yeah.
So if you get out of shape, you're not in the same shape. Round is a shape, but that's not the shape a man is appealing to a man.
Right.
So if you get out of shape, he might because he's just physical in nature. Most men cheat is physical.
Yeah.
You're not looking for, he wasn't looking for a new love affair. He wasn't looking for Miss Right. He just wanted to pounce on something that looked attractive. And I understand that preference in cheating.
Now, if that's the case, do you think that his if it was just for a moment or a one-time situation, do you think she would I'm not gonna say accept it, but if she's trying to understand her man and that was a one-time occurrence, do you think that she would forgive that or move on because she ain't nothing to him, but I am?
Yes, but here's the thing. You can always move on, but it's always going to be there. And you're going to have a hill to climb to get back to the good graces.
To the restoration of the relationship.
And it's nine times out of 10, and it's never going to work.
Okay.
Because you lost the trust.
You lost the trust.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I can see that.
Before we go to the next comment from the panel, how would you define cheating? And then we'll go into some of you guys. How do you guys define cheating? For someone that is watching or viewing or in the chat room, please do let us know. How do you define cheating? What is the definition?
I think cheating has definitely expanded now because we have so many different ways. We have social media, DM.
Okay.
There's so many different ways that you could cheat that people consider cheating being cheating.
Good point.
Before you would pretty much had to do that.
Yeah.
The cell phones is messed up a whole lot of players. Because that's what one of the device that you use to make arrangements.
Yeah.
Or business meetings and so
was it better with the pager?
I believe. Oh yeah, of course.
You get that one code.
You're right.
You know what it means.
Yeah.
304.
Yeah.
304 or the 307-734.
All right.
00734 411 911.
Yeah. So it's broader now because you got so many different, platforms or DMs and to cheat. So yeah.
Okay. Do you agree with that, or do you want to add something in regards to what cheating is?
I would agree with you a little. I think what we need to understand, cheating is very different for men, and cheating is very different for women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I believe so.
I don't, if I'm attracted to a woman and we happen to sleep together and I have another woman, is that, that opportunity we would consider cheating. But what if I let her know, like, I'm interested in this other woman, that she might give me a hall pass?
Man, that's not cheating.
You know what I mean? Then that wouldn't be cheating.
No.
But
the only time they'll do that is when they say, okay, who is it on your wish list? You'd be like Halle Berry or Oprah Winfrey. Something far out there.
No, some women are mainly
I would do Oprah.
understanding.
Which one you talking about?
Yeah, big Oprah, little Oprah.
I would do Oprah.
with a price tag. With a price tag.
I would do Oprah.
Yeah.
With a price tag. I would do Oprah too with a price tag.
Yeah, right.
She would have to relinquish some of them billions.
Yeah.
Give me at least $1 billion.
Nah.
50 mil?
You wouldn't.
Nothing.
What if she paid you according to your performance?
Man, you know it ain't for free.
Yeah.
But I just think that men and women cheat differently. Women can cheat before they even get into bed, to me. Like if a woman has you all call it your work husband, that's fucking cheating. If we're in a relationship and you have a work husband, you're cheating on me.
Bro.
You're emotionally confiding in another man.
Yeah, because you put that title, husband, work.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Be my friend. You're cheating on emotionally. And that's where it starts with women for me. And I think that's where we get to understand like what it is when women cheat. They are almost emotionally invested in the cheat. And that hurts our heart. We just do it for recreation. We might cheat for just recreation. We want to get our rocks off. She done picked up her weight and she ain't doing her thing no more.
On your way home from work.
That's the question.
Kevin gonna get his answer. He already did.
Canoom.
I don't even know who's saying that.
Let Canoom finish his,
but that must be Belinda. Yep, it is.
Canoom,
that would be Belinda.
Finish your,
Yeah, so I think,
and if it take us all the way down there to the real spit, that's fine.
Yeah, I think. If we could play the first clip to the Dr. Clip, he kind of basically explains the difference in cheating and for men and women.
Let's get into it.
It's very different.
Belinda will answer your question at the end of the show.
For attention
or the beginning of next week's show.
Yes.
That's why when our women cheat, we hurt more because we know if she spread them thighs, she felt him. When we cheat, she may be hurt, but not as much. Because with us, it could be more superficial. She was 5'5" thick in the thighs. I just had to hit that. You see that? But when she spread them thighs, you know she had a connection with that man. Which takes me to another point. Emotionally damaged people are always sexually promiscuous. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. You know why? Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others. You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man because her trauma dictates constant validation. And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space.
Shit.
Yeah, he hit it heavy. Huh?
Man.
So some of us are born cheaters.
Right. I believe
because
that too.
We are emotionally traumatized.
Okay, I believe that as well.
And I could say at one time I was emotionally traumatized. Okay. I got over the trauma. It took a few women to get over that trauma.
Yes.
Okay. You know what I mean? I was bred to be a cheater.
So
we didn't call it really cheating. We call it a playboy. You know, that has a better term, or cheating just has such a negative vernacular.
Yeah. Did you give your definition?
Yeah, I mean, and then he helped it. He helped sustain what I'm. Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Would you have a definition? And after you give us what your definition will be, we'll go to Kevin with regards to
Kevin
views on cheating and women cheating. Go ahead.
He got to be quiet the whole show.
So my definition of cheating is, it's actually just what it is. I mean, inboxing or flirtatious behavior.
Those are examples.
Because it has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to be an ant trail that leads to it.
Yep. And we sent out the scouts.
Yeah.
That scout out found the food.
Mean, I would go to the mall at 19 and get about 10 girls' numbers and see which ones are full of game and bullshit and
treat them as such.
And then treat them as stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me give you my definition.
Go ahead.
My definition of cheating would be anytime anything that takes the necessities away from your relationship or your partner, whether it be sexual or otherwise, whether it be time spent, money spent, or energy spent anywhere else other than your relationship. And another definition would be sexual sex outside of you and your partner. So those are two definitions and two different perspectives.
That could be alienation of affection.
Well, how about this? If you are spending more time at or on your motorcycle, or more time with your homeboys, or more time with even going to your mom's, time with on your boat, or whatever. Because oftentimes women also get jealous of that.
Yeah,
you got way more time on your motorcycle. You got way more time with, and believe it or not, even if you spend time with your child, sometimes women get jealous of that. Yeah. And because she feels that that's cheating her of her attention, cheating her of, okay, the money you spent, y'all went out and hung out, that could have been spent on us. Believe it or not, a lot of women also get jealous of that and view it as cheating. So that's why I say anything that takes away from the necessities of the household, your relationship with your partner.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, that's your topic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your good definition.
Well, it was two.
I mean, an inanimate object
of your partner.
I'm jealous of the rock. You know, you're spending too much time with this rock.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's considered cheating.
I don't really.
She needs therapy.
You get on your motorcycle and you drive all the way to Florida, and she's frustrated. She's upset. She's hurt or jealous, or you don't take her, or she's not involved. You go out. You go up to Cigar Kings, and she's not involved to the party or whatever else. You go out and let's say something happens one night or whatever, and she doesn't go out with you, and then you don't come back until the next morning. You may have been handling your business.
You skating around the real topic, bro.
We're talking about the sexual content.
You skating around the topic, and I understand why you're doing that. Let's go to the next person. And ask them what is cheating to them, because you're skating around the topic. We're talking about a full human being. We're talking about a human being. We're talking about a human being.
Pull up the last
you ain't cheating on them with an animal. You know, you spend time with a dog. You cheating on me,
right?
Come on, bro. We don't know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about. You scared to touch it?
Comment.
You scared to touch it?
Yeah.
I don't even know what Big Fish said. I can't read it.
Tell him if he don't knock it off.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Kev, okay, it's knocked off. So going to Kev now.
I
in
think,
regards to
I believe
men's views.
You can. It's emotional. You know, it can be very selfish. You know, that can be a part of it. And then it could be.
Don't lose your voice now. Come on.
No. It can be a difference in the home. You know, maybe she's doing some of those things that you said that the man may be doing. Maybe she going out with her girls.
You go do this too.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not done.
You know what this show is about.
I'm not done. I'm just saying.
Stop playing with us.
I can. You know how sometimes you can, and they say it's safe. You can fall in and out of love with your partner, and you can get caught at that moment that you really not in love with her. That
the right timing,
right? Yes.
Somebody else comes along with the right timing,
and the right conversation. You can be out with the fellas, and a nice female approach you, and you know we drinking, and you know it all of those them hormones is activated, so it can be so many different reasons.
It can also be lazy sex.
That too.
Yes, when you start off in a new relationship,
right. Thank you. Somebody being truthful around this.
You're hitting it very, y'all like rabbits. Then it's like one day it's like, okay, you get on top. No, I don't want to get on top. You get on top.
Yeah. Then you end up falling asleep.
Give me some head. No, you go back. I'm not giving you. You know what I mean? It's like I can go
finally somebody speaking the truth.
Get this down the street.
Right. And then too, I mean, maybe your girl don't give head like you won't.
Yeah.
But Cynthia,
I had to let one go that was
Cynthia,
she did it too good. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Take your soul.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm cheating on God.
I named her. I named her kidney.
She hurt your kidney.
Shit. Yeah.
Kidney lover. And doing this, and I wanted you all to be really, truly, especially this side of the room. I wanted this side of the room to be truly honest, and I understand why you all have to be in the position that you're in. And I get it. Well, some of the things that why men cheat.
Yeah, you put it out there, and I'm agree with you.
Physical dissatisfaction, like Mike just said. She wasn't sexually arousing me anymore. Lacking, I'm gonna skip the lack of emotional support. I'm gonna skip that one. Ego and self-esteem. We sometimes parade around, and it's almost like it strokes our ego to how many women we have
used to,
bedded. I mean, you look at me bewildered. Like we never talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I agree. We all talked about this. We get in a room and we be like, I had her.
We're listening to you.
Okay. I want y'all to follow me.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
I
want y'all to follow
that's
me.
Not
Because
Amen,
no. Yeah. But
opportunity and temptation. Now they say a man only cheats according to his opportunity, his options. Yeah. If he have an option to, a man will 9 times out of 10, he will cheat, especially if he has the aforementioned things, sort of dissatisfaction
and lack dick discipline.
Yeah. Well, you can say that, but she can be so cunning and seductive. Your dick discipline doesn't work when it's that strong. You know what I mean? And then another one was fear of commitment. I think I had that. I think I had that when I was young.
I agree.
In my early dating years, I'm talking about real early, 18, 19, early 20s. I didn't really want to commit, so you had a plethora of females, so you wouldn't commit to one.
Yeah, but the choices when we were younger too, though. It was like you pretty, and we didn't swim in deep water when we was younger. We swam in the shallow water, so it was way more about quantity over quality. So now, if we are only as loyal as our options, when we were younger, we wanted more options, and on top of that, we were scared of commitment. And she said, "I love you," or what are we, or where are we going, or what are we doing, or go out and this is my man. It's like, you turn me off. Be blessed. I'm gonna go to the other 6.
And you know what, Trev, and that's why like back when we were coming up, you had older cats tell me, man, get out there and get you several of them hens. Yeah. Don't be, locking yourself down. Because while you were talking, I was just thinking about it. I think when I didn't have my daughter, but when my daughter was born, I was 20 years old. 21. I think I had just turned 21 some months before. And then you thinking that you're going to be with the mom, because we were up until I cheated. Right. So being 21 years old, I don't think you're mentally ready to be committed.
No, definitely not.
That was one of the reasons that contribute to us breaking up was my brought Tenderoni down, nice figure, and she wasn't coming for me. It's just when he brought her from where she lived to meet one of the other homies, and the other homie couldn't be there.
We lost, but go ahead. I think I'm catching up.
Yeah.
So no,
he talking in code.
Yeah.
He talking in code. He don't want to give up no names, no locations.
So the homie came through. So when the homie came through, and the other one wasn't true. I was there too. So now she
He did it nice.
The thing was,
I said, damn it,
one of
Snake
our
Eyes.
boys had two. He had one, and he brought the other one for one of our friends that wasn't there, couldn't make it. So I mean, we just struck up a conversation, and it went from there. So
we're not gonna get, and I want to talk about the women and why women cheat, because I think that's their cheating is more in depth. Most of them.
It's
because their cheating is more of emotional cheating, and they say 69% of the women that cheat, they complain about emotional dissatisfaction. It's not normally how we are. Most men that cheat is physical dissatisfaction. So when women cheat, they're more into the cheating. They look at the man that they're normally not all
sizing them up.
They're looking at the man that they're cheating with as their next. Most men that cheat, they are not looking at her as their next. No, she was just a piece of ass.
Well, I'll be back next week.
Yeah. That next. But women, when they cheat, they're more invested.
Right.
So I think their cheating is more
deeper.
It's deeper.
Yeah.
It's deeper. It's harder that's why men, that's just like what he just said. That's why men feel like when a woman cheats, it's hard to forgive her. That means you kind of was feeling, dude.
Yeah, because
no, you were.
You was feeling. That's one reason.
You know what I mean?
You were
we get pissed off.
Most men, when they cheat, they don't have to feel.
Nah.
They want to feel her physically.
That's it.
But that emotionally, we not even there. Most men
go in there and wash off.
You do got some that will be like Sunshine in Harlem.
I ain't coming back home.
I ain't coming back home. Where your mama at? I ain't coming back home.
Right.
That's because a woman vagina is deep, way down there. You got to go through a lot to get there.
Yeah.
And when you do get there, she has to open up, let you in.
Yes.
So if a woman does that, a man just
body, mind, and soul.
Yeah,
he goes.
Yeah.
I put my heat seeker. Fight it, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll find it. But let's go to we want to read a comment.
Okay, I go to the. Oh, okay. Let's check it out here. It says to piggyback off of what Belinda's question, what makes him not cheat? You're in a tough space in your current relationships and vulnerable. How do you pass the temptation?
Next Wednesday.
We're gonna talk about it next Wednesday.
That's what makes the show part 2. Double high.
We're not gonna address that. Are we gonna?
No,
we're not gonna address
it. No, I was just joking.
I mean,
go ahead, Trev. I got some ice.
If you want to address it. I think she was talking to you. Who said that? I don't even know.
No, she said piggy. She's piggybacking.
Oh, okay. What makes a man not cheat?
What makes a man not? Okay, that should be a little bit.
I think further along. Okay.
We'll put a bookmark there, Takasha, and we're going to address that in a little bit. So I'll put that in the notes.
Keith, we could go to the next. The female, the doctor, she wrote a book called Affairs.
A difference between infidelity in men and in women. So let's start with the first thing. Okay. I put much of this in the state of affairs in the book because I had spent 10 years studying affairs and infidelity. So when you ask me how many couples, it's a lot of couples. And I really thought this experience is so shattering in so many relationships. There must be another way to understand it. It is more complicated and there's so much suffering around it. I want to really delve into this deeper. So people cheat because they're lonely. They cheat because they have been sexually frustrated for so many years. They cheat because they are resentful. They cheat for vengeance and vindictiveness. They cheat because they need to constantly be affirmed by anybody that can make them feel better about themselves. They cheat for a host of reasons that have to do with conflict and discontent and disconnection in their relationship. But they also sometimes have affairs that have nothing to do with the relationship.
Y'all saw how I was looking at her just now?
Yeah.
She ain't black.
Yeah.
She ain't black.
No.
So that's different.
Because a lot of brothers out here, we ain't cheating because we lonely.
Lonely, right?
You know what I mean? We not cheating because we lonely. You guys can take that with a grain of salt, you know?
But I think women cheat because they're lonely.
Because
they're looking for the emotional connection, and if they're not getting it at home, they're lonely.
But the type of woman
and I got many a days I got some vengeful pussy.
Okay, well let me say this.
She was trying to get mad. She trying to get back at him, and that vengeful pussy sometimes is the best pussy.
You was trying to be. You was willing to be the pod.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the.
I think we all been there.
Yeah,
we have we.
Yeah. Well, I know I have.
Well,
oh, okay.
Sometimes you don't even know it.
Yeah, so you don't know it.
At a time, I didn't give a damn.
Yeah. When you're younger, you don't care.
Yeah. I didn't care. You? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He gone. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, you mad at him?
She wasn't. She didn't hit the dart on the bullseye. She was. It's like nah, cheat because you're lonely. But I think to your point, certain women would. I don't think they would cheat because they're lonely. Because also there's some women, they're not really loyal to their man. No, there's a lot of women that are loyal to themselves. She's loyal to her word, loyal to her character, loyal to her commitment, loyal to what she said she was going to do. There are a lot of women that are loyal to their character. So it's not because of him. She could be lonely or whatever else, but she will stand her ground in what she believes in.
Right.
And then after a period of time, if you push her hard enough, she'll walk away in the relationship, and then she'll proceed from there. Some women don't overlap. And then there are going to be some women that are lonely. So this whole situation isn't cookie cutter.
No.
Was there another comment?
She made that one right there. You can read that one.
If a woman cheats, she's driven into it. She complains to her current She complains to her current.
Yeah.
She's complained to her current.
So
her fall on deaf ears.
And here comes Dexter. Here comes Dexter.
That's your question. So you're pushed into it. So what do? He just fell right into the pussy?
No.
I mean,
no.
How did that go?
So she said her emotional needs weren't met.
It doesn't happen.
She didn't told you, and you didn't listen.
What about him?
Same thing, right?
But what she said was cheating is a decision, and it doesn't happen by chance. There's a buildup. For women, I can agree with that, and I can see
there is a buildup.
For men, oftentimes it's not.
No, we can walk around the corner, the breeze hit us, and be like, "Oh, she's there."
She's selfish.
She's selfish. What about him?
Right.
What do you mean? Go ahead.
What about the stuff that you do to him that makes him?
They don't think about.
Let's get into that.
They don't think about that.
What makes
They don't think like that.
He's disconnected because of something that maybe you did.
Yeah.
Maybe you gained some pounds, and we didn't like the way it looked after you gained some pounds. We asked you, baby, you look good running on that treadmill, but you still didn't take heed to the words.
Okay,
action is all
of the mighty king.
For some men, that does matter. You know, the attractiveness of her physically. So that's a reason. That is, but
most men,
as we get older, maybe so. But I got some homeboys, man, that really like them fat.
Oh no. Yeah.
They like them fat.
Yeah,
right after thick and right before fat.
Well, I think it's an attraction for everybody.
Right. It's so she could be like, if you don't like it, somebody else will love it, and I get that.
I swipe left.
Oh, we
gotta call him. Somebody is daring enough.
Okay.
Somebody
hello, caller. Thank you for your call. But what is your name, your question, and/or comment?
Good evening, it's Takasha.
Hey,
would you please turn your sound down in the background?
Kanoom said turn your radio
down. Turn the sound down in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Okay,
thank you.
Now, really quick, as far as a woman's part in driving a man to cheat, yes, I can sympathize and understand with some men.
Thank you.
In being driven to cheating. I can say from personal experience, withholding sex
that's a good one.
Yeah.
from a partner will drive a man to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would drive me to cheat. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it would.
It's a conscious decision. That was it. It was still a decision on his part to say, okay, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to do whatever it is to get this situation together before I text this new young lady or go have coffee with this new young lady and meet up at the hotel with this new young lady. There's a decision. There's a build up to it.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
What if we have exhausted all our resources and you still not giving up the cookie?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. How long did you hold out?
And there, you can hold out a week
Honestly,
for me.
almost a whole year.
See, no,
shit.
shit. You know how
You
many?
did that intentionally?
We're not in high school.
Did you
no
do
more.
that intentionally?
Yeah, she was trying to punish him.
Right,
she was trying to punish him.
The reason why I asked.
No, and it wasn't necessarily.
Takashi, you was punishing him. You were punishing him.
I think I was punishing both of us.
No,
honest,
you probably was getting it from somewhere else, and he didn't even know.
What if he cheated?
No.
What if there's some circumstances?
A year?
Takashi, you went a year and you didn't get it. You didn't get your it scratched. Come on now.
Yeah, a year.
I'm
Come on.
being honest. I'm being totally
Takashi,
honest. I mean, women can do it. Men can't.
Right.
Women can do it, especially with the stresses that women hold. Being a parent, running businesses, etc. If the mental isn't taken care of, you guys can't expect for downstairs to be
wet.
It's not going to work. We're mental.
It's not going to be Niagara Falls.
Mentally.
I agree with that.
Some women are.
So you didn't play with toys and nothing. I'm not trying to get into what you do in your bedroom, but
I took care of myself.
See, you did. You was cheating on him with the dildo.
With myself.
You was cheating on him with the dildo.
And what man did you think about when you was playing with yourself? Denzel?
Yeah, shit.
No, dude next door.
You was cheating.
Yeah, door next door.
You was cheating.
The milkman.
Just like if a man consistently uses porn, I would say he's cheating. If he's consistently using porn.
Okay. Stop it. You knock it off.
Porn. If he's consistently using porn, he's cheating.
I never watched porn for whatever. I wanted to see if I knew someone.
Oh, stop.
Oh, knock it off.
Yes.
Knock it off.
So
you know anybody? After the fifth one?
Yes, I did. I
got 28 channels of porn. I go up and down, watching all of them.
I don't consider that cheating, but
I don't consider
a whole year.
I do.
A whole year, Takashi, that shit,
she was cheating.
That was beyond
Takashi.
No, it's not. According to you, because earlier you told me to knock it off.
She was emotionally dissatisfied, so she was pleasuring herself with these toys, and she was cheating on her man. She was getting her.
She wasn't with another man. So she wasn't with another man.
But mentally, she could have been.
Emotionally, she was cheating.
In her mind, she could have been.
Emotionally, she was cheating.
My question to her is now: what do you want that man to do? While you doing yourself a favor?
What he supposed to do?
What he supposed to do?
At the time, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was hoping and wanting him to get it together so we could move forward in that part of our relationship.
You should have gave him some, and then y'all would have been made up. That's how men think.
Maybe they weren't sleeping together in the same room when this was going on, or you was doing it when he wasn't there, because you're not about to lie next to me, and I'm hearing all of that going on, and you think that
she probably did it when he.
You take care of those needs when
they're not there, right? Yeah.
All right, bye, Takashi.
Yeah, bye.
Go ahead and play with your toys, Takashi. Go ahead, get off and play with your toys.
I want more women to come because we got to get their perspective. We got another message. It says here. Can we pull it back up, Kev? It says,
You don't have to get in the TV to read it.
No, it went. Shut up. when men feel taken for granted.
Oh shit!
Let's take the call. We'll come right back to the comment.
We'll get the comment up. Okay,
yeah, we'll come caller.
Right back to what's your name? Question and comment.
This is the homie Spencer.
What up,
sir?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Spence.
Spencer, my man.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Give us. Let's go.
The reason why I think specifically men, which would be us, cheat sometimes. Now, I wouldn't do that personally. I don't advise it to anyone.
Wow.
But I think there could be multiple reasons. Like maybe if you're an older man, you've been married a long time, and you're kind of bored with your partner or spouse and just want to experience being with somebody different. It could be out of curiosity, just wanting to possibly know what it's like to be with somebody younger, or maybe it could be that you're just not happy with the person and you don't know how to tell them that you want out of the relationship.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You, man.
Yeah, that's straight up.
Yeah, and sometimes there are weird people out there that think it's okay to be with 4 or 5 people at once.
I guess I'm weird.
We went to counseling.
I was weird for a long time when I was young.
All in one session?
Man, we went to counseling.
At one time, you talk about
what I was going to say is
Overlap.
there are people that think it's okay to date multiple people at once. However, I'm not down with that. But I know especially the Mormon religion believes in that. But
hey. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Spence.
Go ahead, Spence. Go ahead. You preaching.
Before I get off the line, I got a question.
Sure,
go ahead.
And since you mentioned or have mentioned during the show pornography, do you think pornography is super unhealthy for a man's brain? And if so, why?
Depend on the depth of it and how often or the frequency of it, and them using that as a means of a relationship. I think that's when it becomes unhealthy.
If you have a porn addiction, I guess
it's unhealthy.
I should say, how can it affect a relationship with a female? In your opinion,
I think it can.
Can we answer this? When we finish?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no.
When we finish, we'll give you that
let's
answer.
Move on.
So you got to wait till the end of the show. You'll get the answer.
We'll reach out to.
and thank you for your.
Man, Spencer, you're awesome.
We'll reach out to Kurt Franklin and see what he.
I've been watching the whole time, and I'm gonna watch till the end.
I'm glad you called in, man.
Yeah, we ain't heard from you. Stop being a stranger, Spence.
Yeah,
we're gonna pull up that comment.
You know, I just call in when I got nothing more important.
Oh wow!
Thank you, Spence. We just second play. We play a second fiddle. Come on, man. All right, we'll talk to you later. We talk to
you guys. You've got a lot of inspiring, interesting things to say. I love watching your show.
Doing your boredom.
Busy when it's live, I watch it afterwards. So I'm glad I called in anyway. I'm going to let you move on.
And share it with your friends, Spencer.
Let's go to the next comment. What's that comment say?
All right, let's go to the next
You don't
comment.
have to get it in the TV. Just read it from there.
Tell me what I got to do. When men feel taken for granted or unappreciated by their partner, they may seek validation and attention elsewhere. What you guys' views on that?
Yeah, that's
all the time.
True statement.
If she not stroking my ego, somebody will. Somebody will. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go where I'm appreciated, not tolerated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We gonna go where we. That's why we. Well, let me put it to you like this. I don't think it's cheating if the other person knows, right? So I'm a firm believer in a man having more than one woman. You know, it's just the numbers dictate it. I'm just trying to cure the social ills of it's more women than men in this world.
So why don't you have more than one? So why don't you have more than one?
No, it is. Huh?
So why don't you have more than one?
Because you have to find the right ones. Because this United States breeds so much jealousy amongst the women. You can't have two.
So you have a couple?
They'll bite off each other's heads. Now, other cultures, it's widely accepted. Widely accepted. They don't have no muss, no fuss. It's just accepted. And it used to be accepted back in the day. In the biblical days, you could have more than one wife.
What would you guys say about jumping into a relationship too soon? With that, what's your views on that? Do you think that would also or can also cause you to cheat? Because if you jump in it too soon and realize
you gotta pace yourself.
I always gotta pace yourself.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself.
Yeah, it's like running a marathon. You gotta have 2 this time.
I have a 5-year rule on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was 90. I was 90 up to 90 days.
I bet you it's not.
You have a 5-year rule.
It's not the same.
Share.
Because after 5 years, a person can hide who they truly are, and then they can't hide. After 5 years, all my relationships, I'm like, you're crazy. Let me get away from you.
So you're
I think
so you
saying
it takes 5 years to really know somebody?
I mean, you put up with some stuff and you're like,
because you feeling that person.
You feeling that person, but then after a while you start like, let me go ahead and back up.
So would you say your average distance or time for a relationship is 5 years? Anything after 5 years or before you're out?
I'm out.
Wow. Do you guys have any of those same?
I don't think it takes 5 years.
No, I don't. I believe you can find out less than that, but I'm not.
It depends on how much quality time you're spending with that person.
And then, like you said, how that person is, what type of person that is she is. But
but I want to say, okay, go ahead, clarify.
What I'm saying that is because people camouflage who they really are.
Oh yeah.
So that way, you don't know the true feelings or the true person.
Yeah.
After 5 years, you start seeing certain things leak out.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, I got exactly.
I understand what you're saying, but I just think it doesn't
take less than 5 years.
5 years. It depends on how much time you spending with that person.
Yeah.
I always say quality time is what you want to spend. Just because we spending time with each other, we go to the movie. This is one of my things. You go to the movies, you're not really having a deep, in-depth conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I start dates here.
Right.
In my abode. Yeah. Where I can control the environment and coffee, tea, beverage.
Okay, but
and we could get to know each other over that with no interruptions.
Maybe I think just to bring some clarity to Mike's point, up until 5 years, if she showed crazy before that, I know Mike is out. No, if she show a hint of crazy, before that.
I don't think
Mike says up until 5 years.
Yeah, that's too long.
Okay,
I'm giving her too much.
It could be 3 weeks.
I'm giving her too much.
Right.
Mike,
she got to be an expert to hold it up that long.
Mike, as long as Mike is willing to tolerate it, then it will be 5 years.
Okay,
but other than that, if you see it before that, Mike is out.
I'm out before that. I mean, I would think all of us would. Well, 3 of us, 3 out of the 4 would. I think 4 would think the same way. But me and Kanoom, I agree with Kanoom. It doesn't take up to 5 years because I'm not about to
spend that much
time. Because you seeing a person change the more time you spend with them, and then they start revealing themselves. I remember back when I was real, young and dating, and I mean she was fine, but and one day, like you saying, I'm trying to get her to open up and everything. Let me see what she about. And it was right after the time I told her, like, look, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And what the hell I tell her that shit for?
Yeah,
that went left.
I'm gonna surprise you all with this clip right here. Because most people think I'm
for sure she's going to be cheating on you as well. And you might never know about it. Not because she didn't find out, that means you got away. Don't think you're getting away with anything. You're not getting away with nothing. You can't escape the energy. The sins of the father will be passed on to the child. The sins of the mother will be passed on to the child as well. So if you're going to make that show to your lady and you're going to make her yours and you're really serious about her, you can't cheat on her at all, man. Having multiple women, that ain't the way to go. If you're smart, you'll have one. It'll be less headaches and you'll be able to focus on your goals more and get your shit together. But I know our appetites are big. Our eyes are bigger than our stomach. We always want But if you're trying to play around and deal with multiple chicks, you gotta let her know that. And if you don't let her know that and you do it behind her back, that's coming back to you. And whatever don't come to you, it'll be passed down to your future generation. So if you put out that negative energy and you start deceiving people and moving on and thinking that's gonna be all right and life is gonna be all fine and shit, all you doing is making it harder for your seed when they come into the world. If it miss you, it's gonna be passed down to your seed. Trust me, they'll get the short end of the stick.
I disagree with that clip.
Yeah.
When you're young, but I agree with it when you're older and married.
Well, I mean, even the
can I
words
say this?
Speak on that.
But can I say this? In studying, they say more men cheat at the ages of 50 to 70 than younger men.
What?
No.
You know what I mean? And I don't. Do you know?
Can we get a bruh?
Yeah, I'm just saying. And it could be like Spencer was saying. When you get older, you're like seeking something new.
Yeah.
I've been with this person for so long. I want something new. You know how it is when you play with a toy for too long. You put that shit to the side and you go. The new toy come out. We do it with our phones now.
There are new cars.
The newest phone come out. We want to have that. You know what I mean? It's inevitable for a person to want something new. What they say, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Ain't no pussy like
new pussy.
New pussy.
Yes.
Everybody say it.
Yes.
Ain't no pussy like new pussy. So that's the only thing I'm saying. But to his point, I'm just saying be honest with the women.
Yeah.
If you want to date multiple people, either strive to have an open relationship, strive to have a relationship that is proponent is polygamy, where you can you are no longer lying and you don't no longer deceiving, because that takes a lot of work, especially when you're trying to run a business and you're trying to do all these other things. It takes a lot of work to keep that lie afloat.
Yeah.
A pathological liar is doing more work than somebody that tells the truth.
And then be a man about it. Be a man about it when you doing it, and be a man about it when you find out she's doing it.
Yeah, but most women are not they're not gonna be accountable for when they do cheat.
No, well, I'm just saying when you were saying
a man will confess.
Yeah, because a woman's gonna say, "I'm labeled as a hoe."
Well, I'm affirm.
You made me do it.
I'm affirm.
Just like Takasha said. She was like, well, you know, he kind of did it. She didn't even look at the fact that she led him to it by withholding.
Well,
I'm gonna get
that's something that they should know.
It may not be with you, but I'm gonna get me some.
Yeah, that's something that they should know. They should already know that shit. If I'm gonna hold it, you gotta expect this man to. I'm not finna sit here and be tortured. So if you don't want to do it, fuck it. You keep that shit. I'll go find it somewhere else.
Something new and fresh.
Man. Period.
Something wet and okay.
Wild.
Wait, let me not get in the okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. For right now, we're gonna end the show on that note. Kanoom and Kev just gave us the real spit. If you want to go into next Spitt'n Pollaseedz Day with the same topic, do understand that's where we're going. We got to go there because there's so many things that we haven't touched basis on.
Fast.
We have a couple we have a couple of matter of fact, Big Fish Bellbond said sometimes men cheat because of variety, but we didn't even go into some of the conflicts with the unhealthy relationship, whether it be being too critical of one another, lack of companionship, browbeating, lack of oneness, jealousy. We didn't get into monotony, whether it be sexual monotony or even just conversation or your day-to-day habits or get locked into a routine to where, you know, here comes Thursday, we're gonna do it again. We didn't get into selflessness. We didn't get into selfishness. We didn't get into having a partner that is crazy. The lack of oneness. I'll just say that. It's the disconnection between you and your partner and the reasons why and some signs of disconnecting and noticing when your partner is not on the same page. So we here at Spitt'n Pollaseedz, this show went by, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel. You guys can see it, but Did this show go by kind of?
It didn't go by fast enough for you two, I'm sure.
I
know it didn't go by fast enough for you two.
We can revisit it.
I can sit in this shit all night.
We can
sit in it all night,
and I can sit right next to you.
Yeah,
man. But the show. This is the part one. I'm just gonna label that the part one. Next week we got to pick this up and keep rolling with it. We want to give special thanks out to our host, our guest host, Michael, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a round of applause for Big Mike? Keep in mind, we pray for what's going on in all parts of the world. We with this war that is going on, and hopefully we don't get pulled into it. We
who's we?
The United States.
Oh, because I'm finna say I ain't finna go and fight nowhere,
right. But
I ain't finna throw a rock for these right here. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't want a World War III.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we also have condolences for the young African American boxer that lost his. Well, life was taken. I ain't gonna say he lost it. Life was taken. And we also want to keep in mind this whole political upheaval that we're going through. Absolutely. You know, I'm not going to tell anybody how to vote or what side to vote on. Please don't. They're two, what they say, two feathers attached to the same bird.
Yeah.
So, I would recommend highly when time
different sides of the same coin.
Before the time comes up, you guys discuss it amongst yourselves. Discuss some political views, some of the whether it be amendments and things to vote on. Do a little bit of homework first before you make a decision to sit down with somebody and go from there. We also want to pray over our city because lately there's been a lot of whether it be violence or just everything is just in mass confusion. So I highly suggest.
I pray for you to all you about to be married people to have multiple attitudes of dick discipline. Keep your dick in your pants.
I was about to say because you gonna find your window broke. You say the wrong thing.
Yep. I'm just saying, keep your dick in your pants, y'all.
If you're encouraging us.
No, I would never do such a thing.
So until next Spitt'n Pollaseedz Day, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have an awesome week. We'll see you next week.
Y'all want to have a bachelorette
party? We'll see you with part two.
Yeah. Want to have a bachelor party?
We will see you with part two.
Do it quick.
Strippers and hoes.
I don't like strippers.
Next Friday.
Strippers.
You know what I mean? Strippers are what
strippers do nothing for me.
Stripper is what he was talking about. Just promiscuous women.
Strippers don't do nothing. Shit for me.
They don't. You've been with too many
really
niggas.
Not for you.
You got too many bodies.
But then again, that's probably why I'm getting married.
Yeah, probably so. To stay away from the strippers.